Well, hello there. Welcome to the Obi Thorn Alliance. I'm Jacob. This is Luke. And in today's video, we are doing a comparison between two streaming products, Apple TV Plus and Amazon Prime. Comment down below about your thoughts about the products and let us know if you found this video informative, and also like and subscribe. So I guess we'll start off with the prices for both. We just looked it up. Apple TV Plus is more expensive at $77.99.
Yep, per year, and then Amazon. So monthly, we're looking about Amazon. If we compare them at a monthly price, we've got Amazon at around $7 a month, and we've got Apple TV at around $8 a month. But if you want to pay them annually, Apple TV was about $80 a month, so you get about 2 months free. But Amazon was $49 or something a month, which was way cheaper. There's a lot better value in buying Amazon annually opposed to monthly. You saved a lot. So price, we use both of them. What would you say that Amazon is cheaper at this point? If you had to compare them, Amazon is cheaper. In saying that, a lot of people get Apple TV for free.
Products.
So you buy an Apple product, you tend to get 12 months free. I personally have only just had to start paying for Apple TV. So a lot of people have had that 12 months free. So moving forward, it's a bit more. But you can bundle it with other services. So if you have heaps of Apple products and you want to get extra storage, you want to get news, you want to get apps, you want to add your music, you can bundle it together, which I do, which is about $20 a month. And Apple TV is part of that. So I don't really feel like I'm paying for Apple TV because I actually want the other services. So depends the way you look at it. What are some of the benefits of Amazon for the price we pay?
Well, you also get to watch the streaming shows, and you also get the shipping that provides you. Get all those products as well.
They have a music app included. Doesn't have as much music as Apple Music or Spotify, but it is included. They've got like a Kindle reading system, so you can get free ebooks and stuff. So there's quite a few things that are included with that, and I think they keep adding more and more stuff to it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Comparing, so price wise, we've got Amazon a little bit ahead, and you get a few more things for your money as well. Yeah. So Amazon's probably winning in that range. What about comparing content? So both, in my opinion, don't have as much content as other streaming services, so they're a fair comparison. What do you think?
But they both have good quality, what they provide. Like I would say even though they don't provide a lot, what they provide is actually good instead of just making it for the sake of making it. And when you consume it, you actually feel like most of the shows are actually really good to watch. Yeah,
so they both have their own originals.
Yeah.
Apple TV only have originals.
Yeah.
So their content is quite small at the moment, but they only have Apple TV originals, where Amazon have their originals plus
some shows.
They have lots of shows and movies that aren't Amazon original that they've got the rights for. I think once before we looked it up, they actually had more content than any other streaming service, but they were mainly all movies.
Yeah.
So they had like 15,000 movies or something. So content-wise, I think Amazon has a lot more. What about quality of content? If we were to compare original series from Amazon to Apple TV, who do you think's got the better?
Or I guess it depends how you look at it. Like I would say when The Boys is out, I would say that's probably one of the best shows. But like I would say Ted Lasso is one of the best shows from Apple TV. Also Morning Wars, Truth Be Told. Like they both have good, consistent shows. I guess it just depends which one you prefer.
If I was to pick my favourite shows from each service, I think Apple TV has more that would fall into my favourite categories. You said we got Morning Wars, Ted Lasso, Truth Be Told. So they're 3 shows I really, really like. And then when I think of Amazon, The Boys is the only one that stands out. The other one I liked was Utopia, but that didn't get renewed for a second season.
And you started watching Upload?
Yeah, I started watching Upload. So there's maybe 3 or 4 Apple TV shows that I really like, and only 2 or 3 Amazon Prime originals. But in terms of content, if you've already seen those shows that are on Apple TV, that's it. There's no more catalog. Where if I go to Amazon, every now and then you go on there, you're searching for a movie, and they happen to have it. They also had a lot of shows that I really wanted to watch, like sitcoms. Like I watched The Office through Amazon, which I found that hard to find on other streaming services, and that's something it has. So if you're looking for older content, Amazon has some, Apple TV has none. So in terms of what options, I think Amazon has more.
Yeah.
We looked at the price. What about their interface? What do you think about comparing the 2 interfaces?
This is actually a good comparison because they're both not really good interfaces. So I guess because the problem with Apple TV Plus is that it tries to interface what you're watching at other streaming services, and then you got to go to its own original. So it tries to be clever, but it doesn't work, unfortunately.
Yeah, Apple TV is extremely confusing because it has not only their content, it shows content on other streaming services.
Yeah.
And you click on it, you're like, oh, it's got this show, and then it like brings up, it's like, oh, this is on Stan, and you're like, oh, I don't have Stan.
Yeah.
For someone like us, we have all of them pretty much, so it doesn't make a difference. But if you didn't, you could get disappointed regularly seeing things on there you don't want. I think Apple's plan was they were trying to make an all-in-one app.
Yeah.
So you could have every streaming service and you just go to Apple TV and you could view them all in one place.
Yeah.
So in theory, it's a clever idea. I admit, even though it is a fault of it, if I'm looking for a show, I know I can go to Apple TV, search it, and it goes, oh, it's on Netflix. So then that way I can search all of them at once. So it does have a benefit. But does it look good? Not really. Is it confusing? Yes. But it works. What about Amazon?
It's okay, but unlike Netflix, it doesn't have like a... It's okay, but...
It doesn't show you what you've watched either, I don't believe.
It's not easy to get to. It's kind of down a bit.
And it looks old. Like for Amazon, like the biggest company in the world, and Jeff Bezos, their owner, the richest man in the world, they seem stuck.
Yeah.
Their interface looks old. And I guess it's kind of funny because Apple and Amazon are like the 2 biggest companies in the world to compare those 2.
Yeah. I will say, I don't know about yourself, but I do like the X-ray like vision. It shows you what who's in the scene, what's film, what's like it tells you about.
Yeah, it's something that tells you little facts about the scene or the episode. Yeah, I think that is a cool feature that could be added to other streaming services. Is it something that makes it stand out? Not really, but it's a cool thing to add. What about comparing accessibility of these 2?
I would say Amazon Prime is more accessible.
Yeah, what makes Apple TV not easily accessible?
Unfortunately, if you don't have an Apple TV or the newest Chromecast or Xbox, really it's more if you don't have the other thing, it's really hard to view Apple TV. What's annoying because they have really good shows. It's like, oh, you need to buy our...
Yeah. You got to spend money to watch it if you don't already have new stuff. So if you've got an older generation smart TV and you've happily been watching your Amazon, your Netflix and your Stan, and you go, oh, I want to watch something on Apple TV, there's a good chance you won't be able to download the app. Yeah. And you go, oh, well, that's all right. I got a Chromecast. Oh, no, can't do it on that because I've got an old Chromecast. So you got to get the latest stuff. So yeah, it doesn't make it easy. Or you might be like, oh, I've got an iPad, cool, I'll just Chromecast it to the TV. No, the Apple TV app does not have the Chromecast option because it wants you to mirror it to an Apple TV. So that makes it not as easy. But it's becoming less of a problem as people get new TVs, new Chromecast, and new products because it's built in now.
Yeah.
So I guess It's probably the same issue with Disney. I think there's a lot of TVs that didn't have Disney Plus built into it, so a lot of people had to go buy products to watch it. So that's becoming less a problem. Where with Amazon,
You can Chromecast it.
yeah, they've got their own version of a Chromecast called Fire Stick. Like it was designed to be pretty easy. I don't know if it's on every TV. My TV for some reason has a button specifically for Amazon. So, and I've got a Samsung TV, so I don't know if Samsung's got some kind of partnership with them. But there's an Amazon button, which I thought was pretty interesting. The TV has like 6 buttons, and one of them happens to be an Amazon button. I thought that was. What are we looking at? So, what about future content? I know you're going to have something to say about what Amazon Prime's getting. So,
It's getting Lord of the Rings, what I'm definitely excited for. I think that's definitely tipped the scales for what's coming out to Amazon Prime, and also Boys Season 3, what we're both huge fans of, and other shows as well.
And what new is Apple TV getting, or what have they just recently got that's new?
There's a show coming with Will Ferrell and Paul Rudd that
It's like The Shrink Next Door or something, or The Psychiatrist Next Door.
Yeah.
Like that looks interesting.
And Morning Wars is coming out,
Season
season
2.
2.
We're in the middle of season 2 of Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
In terms of anything else coming out in the future, I haven't heard a whole lot. They're pretty secretive, Apple TV. They don't think they don't tell you much that's coming out, and they have movies that they don't advertise. Like what they bought out, that movie that had Tom Hanks in it. There's a movie with Tom Holland in it. There's a movie with Justin Timberlake in it. They don't heavily advertise. So future content, you reckon Amazon Prime's probably got a bit more to look forward to?
Yeah.
I'm not that keen on The Lord of the Rings, but The Boys is definitely the best show so far I can think of that we've talked about today. So I'm looking forward to that.
I guess our own personal experience and enjoyment with the shows. And
yeah. Well, which one have you found yourself watching the most of?
I say at the start, definitely Amazon Prime, definitely a lot of things. And then, unfortunately, because I couldn't watch it on the TV, I kind of neglected Apple TV, and then I thought, I'll watch it a little bit on the iPad, and then I was clever enough to go, I can get it on the Xbox. So I did that, and then it's been watching us, I would say, equally. So I guess at the start, Amazon Prime.
I reckon I've probably watched more on Apple TV. I don't think I've actually watched. I guess if I count the hours of The Office, Amazon Prime would be ahead, but that show's not an exclusive to them, and it's also on Stan. But if I compared
Netflix.
Yeah, if I compared originals, then I would say I've watched more hours on Apple TV. Without using logic and comparing them based on what we've said so far, if you had to pick one that you would you could only pick one to live with, what would it be?
I guess, unfortunately, Amazon Prime.
I think if I had to pick one, I'd probably go Apple TV, just because I feel like we're going to get more potential from a company like Apple.
That's true.
But if we were to compare them, like through the different categories so far,
I think Amazon has won.
I think so too. We've got Amazon as the cheapest, best value for money. It comes with bonuses, lots of cool bonuses. It has not only original content, it's got other content that's not theirs to choose from. It's got more things to choose from. It's got a better interface.
Yeah.
It's more easily accessible for people. It's probably got better future content. It kind of wins in every category, but I still think that I would choose Apple TV over it. I don't know. I just had the feeling Apple TV will have better stuff moving forward, or maybe it's just because I've used more of it.
I think it's just because you like Ted Lasso and you...
Plus, I guess I'm a big fan of Apple products, so I have faith in the company and what they're going to bring out. But I can't deny the comparison that I think Amazon Prime wins this one.
Yeah. Thank you for helping, Luke. Comment down below your thoughts about the two streaming services, I guess the next time we'll be doing this is comparing Disney Plus to Netflix. So look forward to that one. Let the force be with you. Bye bye.